Hey, we're live. We are live with Street Show again. It is Tuesday. We're here with Miss Myra and her friend Debbie. Miss Myra has a band called Miss Myra and the Moonshiners, and is no stranger to Street Show. Street Show is usually on the streets of Minneapolis on Nicollet Mall and Hennepin Avenue. We usually send about 12 to 15 performers out a week on each street, but this year is so crazy. And we're here, and we're doing what we can to bring the music to you from wherever we are to wherever you are. It looks like these two are in a studio of some sort. I don't know. I'm excited to hear about it. We're excited to hear a full set of music. First, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Hennepin Theater Trust and The Warming House, and let you know that this show is in support of City of Lakes Community Land Trust. This is the organization that these performers chose to donate $100 to today. And we are also paying them for their time and talent. We are excited to have them. I'll pop back up at the end of the show to tell you who's coming up next for Street Show, but I don't think I have anything more to say. Enjoy the music. Enjoy your day. Miss Myra and Debbie.
All right. Thank you, Brianna, for the introduction. I'm Miss Myra, and
I'm Debbie Grace.
Yeah. We're going to start off with an old blues tune, and this one is called Sugar in My Bowl.
Sweetness down in my soul. I could use some loving, oh so bad. I feel so funny and I feel so sad. Supposed to see love my words. Maybe I fix things up so they'll go. What's the matter that money save my soul? I just want some sugar in my bowl. Drop a little sugar in my bowl. You've been acting different, I haven't too. Soon me daddy put some sugar in my bowl. It's so sad. Supposed to steal up my door. Oh, I can make things up so they'll go. What's the matter, Daddy? Come on and save my soul. I just want some sugar in my bowl. Drop a little sugar in my bowl. I just want some sugar. How's it sounding out there? Can you all hear us? Just all right. Wonderful. So now we're gonna do a song called "Pennies from Heaven," and this one is an old jazz standard. So we'll get that in my book actually. Oh sure.
Yeah.
Wait, like, sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Every time it rains, pennies
want good things you love, you must have showers. So if you hear it thunder, don't want a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Pennies from heaven. Pennies from heaven. Pennies from heaven.
All right. Ooh, up next, we're going to do a song from the 1930s, and this one is called by Myra. Start with the intro here. I don't need to use it for it. Up next, we've got a tune called I Can't Give You Anything But Love. All right.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I can do, baby. I see you'll be sure to find happiness and happiness. All those things you always find your you like to see. I swear, baby, diamond versus words and say, baby.
All right, that one's called "I Can't Give You Anything But Love." Up next, we want to do the coffee song.
Sure.
So this one is, we took this from the Boswell sisters, who we are huge fans of. And for those of you who don't know who the Boswell sisters are, you should look them up right now. I would say they're probably one of the most early important vocal groups. And so for this one, we actually rewrote some of the lyrics.
So this was written by Al Dubin, as far as the lyrics go, and he had one intention for the song, and the censorship people at the time had other ideas for the song, and so there's kind of this conflicting message, and we decided to take it upon ourselves to modernize it a little bit and be a bit more true to the original intention of what Al Dubin was going for.
Yeah. All right. Here we go with "Coffee in the Morning, Kisses in the Night."
I want ambition, it's just a simple thing. I want a mission to find a man to bring my coffee in the morning and kisses in the night. It's not my desire to have and to hold. I have what I require, don't need a man to hold. Just bring coffee in the morning and kisses in the night. The wedding bells sound out so urgent. The wedding ties may spoil the fun. So don't worry for the clergy. Oh, I'm afraid it's shame. But it isn't for I don't give a ring. It's natural and hard to give you everything. From coffee in the morning to kisses in the night. Coffee in the morning and desire to have I have what I require. Don't need a bed of gold, just coffee in the morning, kisses and body, the wind bells, sound out so dirty, the wind ties is what we find. So don't worry for the clergy. Oh, I'm afraid to tap you down. It isn't fun. I'm weary. It's natural and noble to give you everything will be the morning to kiss and sing the night. Oh, darling, I really want you to take me in your arms and hold me tight. Oh, honey, I want to have coffee in the morning and kisses in the night.
Nice. All right, Debbie, you want to pick our next song? What should we play?
Well, how about Penny since it's here?
Oh, Pennies from Heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did that one.
We did? I think we did Paper Moon. Oh, we do. Oh, well, whatever. P. Whatever. One of those ones starts with P. Paper Moon.
Well, how about we do Comes Love?
Okay. Yep.
Something a little bit minor here.
Debbie, pick the song. Just kidding. I'll pick it. I'm
Well,
just
Debbie
kidding.
picked a song you already did.
Well, I really like it. It was a good one. Thought you should have it again.
I'm sure that if Nathan were listening to this, he'd be laughing right now because my band members from Miss Myra Moonshiners know that I will do that sometimes where I ask them to pick a song and then I just go and pick my own song anyway. I'm the worst. I'm good on the track. I don't need it.
Okay, you need it. It's a rainstorm, the rubber's on your feet, it's a snowstorm, even it's love, nothing can be done. It's a fire, you know just what to do, time, die another shoot, it's love, nothing can be done. Don't try hiding, 'cause it's your stars light. Turns on the juice comes ahead. You can lose it a day, it comes a too late. See your dances right away. It's love, can't be done. Nothing can be done. Let's all run in perfect love. Let's all run nothing can be done. I said, love, nothing can be done. Dun, 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 dun,
All right. Yeah, sure. This one is kind of always a sweet favorite of mine. It's called Sentimental Journey, and actually we performed this one kind of on a whim the other day. We had a patio show, and a gentleman came up to me afterward and said, "Thank you so much. My mom used to play that song on the piano, and it's one of my favorite tunes. So I hope there are some lovers of this tune out there. It's kind of an oldie, but a goodie."
Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart right. Gonna make a sentimental journey to renew a memory. Got the bag, I got my reservation. Spend time like a child with anticipation. Long to hear that long. Seven, that's the time we leave. Seven, I'll be waiting out for heaven, coming every moment. It takes me never knew that I could be so youngly. Why did I decide to run? Gonna take a sentimental journey. Sentimental journey. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna make a sentimental journey to renew a memory. Got the bag, I got my reservation. Spending time I couldn't afford. Like a child of anticipation. Long to hear that all gone. Seven, it's the time we leave. At seven, I'll be waiting out for heaven. Coming every run, a railroad track that takes me back. Then my heart beats so heavily. Why did I decide to run? Gonna take a sentimental journey.
Yeah, all right. That one goes out for all those lovers of old tunes.
Because all these other ones are super modern.
I know, right? You know, we're doing all pop hits. Just 100 years too late. That's the problem.
There you go.
Yeah, up next we have a Katy Perry song.
Yeah, that's what about like object?
Yeah.
Know the alphabet.
So we have that here. Two, one, two, three.
The object of my affection can change my complexion from white to rosy red. Anytime he holds my hand, he tells me that he's mine. Many boys went through me, and some who can chill me, but I'll just hang around and keep acting like a clown till he says he's mine. I'm afraid of leaving. He's not the kind who takes a day, but instead of trusting implicitly, only wants to go do what he wants to do. I don't care. The object of my affection can change my complexion from white to rosy red. Anytime he holds my hand, oh, and feels he gets my whole mind. The object of my affection can change my complexion from white to rosy red. Anytime he holds my hand, oh, and tells me that he's mine, oh, well, many boys who can thrill me, and some who can chill me, but I'll just hang around and keep acting like a clown until he says he's mine. I'm not afraid to leave me. He's not the kind who takes a day but instead of trusting implicitly, he can do what he wants to go do what he wants to do. I don't care. Oh, the eye of my affection can change my complexion from white to rosy red. Anytime he holds my hand, he tells me that he's mine.
That is another tune that the Boswell sisters do. So if you like what you're hearing right here and now, the number one thing I would suggest is actually going to either one of our websites to find out where we might be performing next, and then also do a little bit of listening to the Boswell sisters. So for websites, can you remind us?
So mine is www.debbiebriggsvintagejazz.com, and it's DEBBIEBRIGGS.
Awesome. And mine is Miss Myra's Moonshiners.com. So www. At the beginning, Miss Myra's Moonshiners in the middle of that sandwich. And you can find upcoming dates for when we'll be performing, or live streaming and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see. Up next, do you want to do another Boswell Sisters tune, perhaps?
Sure.
I'll put the sun back in the sky.
Yeah, I was just thinking that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Should we have that?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just going to tune them real quick.
So, do you know when you were first introduced to the Boswell sisters? I'm putting you on the spot.
That's a really good question. I don't think I do. I just know that I would say, actually, I think I heard of the Andrews sisters first.
Sure.
They're kind of technically more famous, tragically, in my opinion. But when I was living in Bemidji, Minnesota, where I grew up, there was a play at the Paul Bunyan Playhouse called, like the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, or what is it, Sisters of
Swing?
Yeah, Sisters of Swing, yes.
Isn't that one of the Andrews sisters? Maybe not.
Yeah, the Andrews
Okay.
sisters. Yeah, so
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so there's many steps here. So first I was introduced to the Andrews sisters through that play, and then kind of did some more listening and found the Boswell sisters and just kind of got more into them. So.
Yay, nice, okay.
Ooh, so let's see, put the sun back in the sky.
If you have been blowing thorns, you keep riding, blowing thorns, though the world may laugh at you. But if you find that blowing thorns comes to chase away the troubles, there's just one thing for you to do. You gotta put some back inside, teach little bluebirds just how to fly. We'll start again and even sing it once again. We've got to put that smile back on each face's head. Good cheer everything. All you do is keep on. The spring is coming to the lake. Sing a little hum, a little tune. What did we got to put some back in the sky. Teach you birds just how to fly. Thinking I know you some, I'll be true some, just as the time goes by. should we do?
Yeah.
Any suggestions out there?
I know, it's so strange not being able to interact with you, because usually that is one of my favorite parts about performing live, is the ability to interact with the audience. And with live stream, it's a little strange, because it's like, if I do want to hear it, if you're saying anything, I gotta pull out my phone and then be on that, which is not fun either. So
Right, yes.
kind of a strange little scenario we find ourselves in. We'll probably just read the comments later, so be kind.
What about, what's the other one? Some really push ups.
Yeah, maybe we should do paper moon.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I'm really self-conscious with all those P tunes that, meaning things that start with P. We'll edit that out later. That we already did it or something. Because like, let's do whatever. No, I took, well, yeah, but I took it out, right?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I put it in your book.
Okay.
All right, well, it is here somewhere. And while I'm trying to find it, I can tell you a fun little story about this song. So Paper Moon, there is a cool little verse to this that talks about how the world found it. Oh, no, that's Pennies from Heaven.
There you go.
But is that the right
Yeah, that's
key?
it.
Okay, just kidding. How the world used to be all like sunshine and rainbows, and I'm moving this thing that's popping up on my screen, don't worry about it. And how nobody appreciated the world when it was all happy, light, and goodness all the time. So they made it so that every now and again we'd have a little rain shower so that we could appreciate good times. And this song was actually written during the Great Depression, and a lot of those songs were kind of about looking to the sunny side and trying to be an optimist and all that. So good message and appropriate for these days.
All right.
Oh my God. I just told you the intro for Pennies from Heaven. Anyway, well, when we sang that earlier, that was about Pennies from Heaven. Paper Moon is just a really great song from a musical from a really long time ago. And we'll tell you that story. I'm introducing it to another song.
All right. Starting
Okay. Yeah.
2, 1.
Say something, baby. Hang it up on the cardboard seat. Why would it be make believe? Yes, it's only a canvas sky. Hang it up on a muslin tree. But it would be make believe. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody playing up any arcade. It's fun and baby work, just as funny as it can be. Why would it be make believe? Seems only a baby moon hanging on the cardboard seat. But it would be make believe. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it would be make believe. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played up any arcade. It's a vibrant baby world, just as funny as it can be. Why would it be make believe? No, why would it be make
Nice. All right. Paper Moon. That one.
Yeah. And while you're thinking about the next song, since I'm apparently so great at introducing songs, I will tell you a quick little story that one is a really sweet story about this guy that worked at a carnival, and he fell in love with like the
daughter of some like rich owner, and they're kind of in different worlds. And this is a song that he sings in that show. That again was like in like the 20s. To kind of say, if you believe in me, if you love me, my world would like mean so much more. So it is a very sweet song, also with a good message. I think we should do a tune called "Love Me or Leave Me" next. What do you think?
Sure.
Awesome.
The suspense is killing me. I can't stand uncertainty. Tell me now, I got to know whether you want me to stay or go. Leave me and let me be lonely. You won't believe me that I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than have you with somebody else. You might find at nighttime the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing. Regret instead of forgetting with somebody else. There'll be no one unless there's someone you. I intend to be independent. I want to love, but I don't want to borrow. To every day to give love tomorrow. Let us your love, ain't no love, nobody else. Yes, my love, ain't no love, nobody else. I guess your love ain't no love, nobody else. Your love is my love, ain't no love, nobody else.
Yeah. All right, Debbie, nice. Love that song. That's great.
Thanks.
Let's see, timing wise, I think we've got about time for about 2 more songs here, depending on how long we last. So up next, what if we do another Boswell Sisters tune?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome. So this one is called Shout, Sister Shout.
Hold yourselves angry, lift your voice and sing with me. If the day prepares your cake, here's one thing that you can say. Shout, sister, come on down, just a little bit of joy. Lift your spirit way up high, look up to the sky. Stand up and shout, hallelujah, should grab your hand. Here's one thing that he can't stand. Shout, sister, shout, oh Lord, shout, oh Lord. Just a little bit of joy.
Yeah, that'd be.
I think the ending of all of our songs is just laughter. It's like our little button we do.
That'll probably be when we make a record together. It's just gonna be laughter at the very end. We're just gonna cut to the bloopers, and it's just gonna be us giggling that it's finally over. All right. Well, I think we got about time for one more song here. And this one is called "After You've Gone" because we're gonna miss you after you've gone and after we're gone. And if you like what you're hearing, make sure to check out, there should be a link posted to the Community Land Trust, which is the organization that I chose for folks to donate to. So I think they do really good work out there, just trying to make housing affordable for folks who are low income. So myself included in that. So yeah, please donate to them. Thank you to Minneapolis DID for sponsoring this, and Downtown Improvement District, that is. And yeah, and thank you for everybody who's tuned into this. And also, if you like the band and you want to tip the band, you certainly can do so. There should be a link to my Venmo, which is at Myra-Burnette, and you can find that in the original Facebook post. And all right, this is the last song that we're going to do here. This one is called "After You've Gone." the year 1918 actually. Now Moonshiners, why say I could just have let you go? Don't say that I must die. Don't you blame now aching heart. You know I've loved you now so many years. I've loved you night and day. Can't you see me? Can't you realize? Listen when I say after you've gone, then let me cry. After you've gone, there's no denying. You feel blue, you feel sad. You miss the dearest man you ever had. There come a time, don't forget. There come a time when you'll regret. Someday when you're older, your heart will break like mine. You'll want me after you've gone, after you've gone away. All right, thank you so much, folks, everybody who listened in. Thank you to the Minneapolis Downtown Improvement District for supporting musicians.
Yeah.
Thank you for those who tipped the band or those who donated to Community Land Trust.
Yes.
Let's
hear from Miss Myra again.
Yeah, and thank you to Debbie, and we're gonna toss it back to Brianna to give us a little outro.
Thank you.
Woohoo! That was so good. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you. I'm not sure if they can see or hear me, but I really appreciate them being here today. It sounded so good. Thank you all for tuning in. They mentioned their links are in the show description. The Venmo links are there too. Links to Community Land Trust. We really appreciate you too. And if you tuned in from YouTube, please subscribe. If you tuned in from Facebook, please like, and then you'll see who's coming up next. Next week we have Liz Draper and Tasha Barrett. So excited for that. And we're always looking for more performers to add to the list. If you're interested in performing for Street Show, please email streetshowbooking@gmail.com and give us a sample of what you do. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.